So I came across these two algorithms, gray wolf optimization and particle swarm optimization algorithm, and honestly they are both so cool.
Very cool, very cool.
That I had to go with them. I thought, what if I throw them into the same exact problem and show you how they actually behave side by side, same goal, same environment, but two very different approaches from the category of smart, inspired nature algorithms. So let's see what happens.
That's better, much better. Let's go.
So if you want to get a gist of what heuristic and meta-heuristic algorithms are in general, I already made a video on that, so you can either check it here or I will put the link below so you can click on it. But in this video, I don't want to rehash that. Instead, I'm gonna show you the difference by watching two algorithms deal with the same challenge. These two are both nature-inspired optimization techniques and they are used in AI all the time. But what's fun is how they actually act differently. So I picked one simple real-world style problem and ran them both through it. Watching how they respond, what decision they make, what they miss and what they lock into, that's how I started really understand how optimization algorithms actually think. So let's get into some definitions. First of all, what's GWO? GWO stands for Gray Wolf Optimization. So GWO is based on the behavior of gray wolves in nature. Wolves live and hunt in packs and they have a social hierarchy. In the algorithm, alpha is the top wolf, the one with the best solution so far. After alpha, we have beta. Beta is the second best, older, experienced and respected. Then we have delta, it's a third best, kind of like a manager or a scout. Then you have omega wolves, it's the rest of the pack who follow the top three. Here is the cool part. The algorithm simulates this dynamic by having all wolves adjust their position based on a weighted influence from alpha, beta and delta. So the wolves don't just follow the alpha. They are balancing the opinion of three leaders and moving closer to them in search of better solutions. That gives the pack the structure but also makes it kind of like obedient. We can kind of say that they focus fast but they can get locked in early. Now, what's PSO? PSO stands for Particle Swarm Optimization. PSO is based on how birds flock or how fish move in schools. There is no hierarchy, just a group of agents called particles, all trying to find the best solution. Each particle remembers, first of all, its own best position. It can be the best solution it has so far. And the second one, global best, the best solution founded by anyone in the group. Then it updates its position based on both self-experience and group wisdom. That's what makes PSO flexible, because it's always learning from others' experience, but also it's trusting on its own guts. That feature helps the group avoid getting stuck on okay idea too early. So I made this problem and named it the campsite problem because it's summer now and everyone's into camping. Well, at least by the time that I'm making this video, it's still summer, thank God. But who knows, maybe you're watching it in the middle of winter. So now let's make it fun. Let's throw them both into the same situation. Imagine you're in a massive national park with over 100 campsites. Some are close to the entrance, easy to find, but they are noisy. Others are deep in the forest, quiet, clean, with epic view, but they are harder to reach. The goal is really simple. Find the best campsite based on quietness, cleanness, safety, and view. Now let's see how each algorithm handles it. So we have have gray wolf optimization in the campsite. Gray wolf sends out the wolves to explore. They all start randomly, but quickly one of them, let's say Alpha, finds campsite number 17. It's decent, has a river, but also it's kinda near the road. So the rest of the wolves, especially Beta and Delta, gather around, and the rest of the pack starts circling around that area. Even if there is much better spot out at campsite number 92, they might not find it because they are already committed to what the top wolves like. Now, sometimes the alpha gets lucky and finds the best spot early. That happens, but overall, this approach is kinda greedy.
Because you're greedy.
It makes decisions quickly, which is super efficient. It might get stuck with something that's good enough, but it's not great. Now let's check PSO behavior in the campsite. Spoiler alert, PSO does something totally different in the campsite. So all the particles or campers in this case start exploring the park. Each one keeps track of its own best discovery. But if someone finds a better spot, everyone else slowly starts drifting toward it. Let's say one of them finds that same campsite number 17, but later someone else stumbles onto campsite number 92. You remember campsite number 92? It was super quiet, deep in the forest with amazing view. The global best gets updated and the rest of the group starts moving toward it, but not all at once and not blindly. Each one still keeps exploring around its area. That way they avoid getting trapped too early. It's slower, yeah, but more flexible and more likely to find the truly best spot in the campsite. So here is how they compare on the same problem. For GWO, it's more like a confident pack that picks a leader early and trusted it all the way. It's fast, disciplined, and super coordinated. But if that first leader picks a spot that only kinda good, the whole group settles too soon and accepts a leader's choice.
Trust me.
In PSO, it's more relaxed. Members in that group listen to other group members. They update slowly and always leaves space for improvements.
But we are willing to learn.
It takes more time, but it's more likely to avoid local traps and find better result, right? It's basically pack mentality versus swarm intelligence. Now you might say, what's the use of these algorithms in real world? Gray wolf optimization works really well in fields where speed matters more than exploring every option. We can think about a medical imaging like finding a decayed tooth in a scan. If the system finds a clear cavity early on,
there, I see it.
I'm sure it doesn't need to search more in the picture, right? Then detection is enough. Another example is that they use GWO in power grid tuning or control system optimizations, where fast decision making is more valuable than spending hours testing everything. Now let's see where they actually use PSO. Particle swarm is used in areas where searching is smart and being flexible is everything. You will find it in neural network tuning, especially for tuning hyperparameters where you're testing dozens of combinations of learning rates, activation functions, and optimizations. It's also great for feature selection, like out of 100 variables, which 15 actually matters for you. Now it's time to decide which one is actually better.
Wait for it. Keep waiting.
So the answer is neither one is universally better. They are just different personalities solving the same problem in different ways. So yeah, same problem, totally different strategies we had, and a gray wolf optimization, we know that it's efficient, loyal to its leader, and great for tasks that reward speed and simplicity. On the other side, PSO is slower, but it thinks for itself and learn from group. I'm not gonna keep talking about GW and PSO. I think that's enough for you to give you the gist about what are they and what's the concept actually. If that sounds cool to you, please hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Let me know which one is better to choose for most general problems. In the next episode, we are gonna switch it up and explore something totally different. So if you like this comparison and want more, please let me know in the comments. Alright, this is the end of this episode. 2 smart systems, 1 messy problem. See you in the next video. Bye!